trouble all the time when people ask me why I'm always knocking Republicans. Look, I've been around for a long time. I've never met a Republican that wasn't mean-spirited and in his heart a racist. I never met one that wasn't. Now, I'm sure there are probably some that are not. But I'm just telling you what my experience has been and my exposure to conservative Republicans. They're a nightmare.
You've been outspoken in the past about equal pay for women. Do you think that we're making the right strides? Do you think that it'll actually ever be equal?
I think that's the biggest travesty that exists in our country, is that women can actually work alongside men doing the same job and get paid 25% less. The reason why women don't have equal pay, it's Republicans. It's not the Democrats. That's a Democratic issue. Why are they fighting so hard to try to get this who's trying to slow this immigration bill down? It's the Republicans, you know? I mean, who's trying to control the women's reproductive cycle? It's the Republicans, you know. Every single social issue, the Republicans have injected themselves into this. And, you know, they lost the Latino vote in the last election by 40 points. You passing the immigration bill don't mean they're going to get those votes back. They're going to have to earn them back. So as far as I can see, that regardless of who runs, whether Hillary runs or somebody else runs, I do not see the Republicans ever winning another national campaign in the next 3 to 5 decades. I just don't see it happening.
Ever in the next 3 to 5 decades. But then if that's the case, why are Democrats so scared of Republicans? Because they kowtow to them on every single one of these issues, right? It always comes down to compromise and Democrats having to give up fundamental pieces of the legislation that seem completely logical, that seem like common sense, right? Even within this immigration reform bill, you have some of the debates and the amendments that have to be thrown out the window, like providing equal protection to those that are in LGBT couples, right? Or an LGBT partnership. Why can't they just get the same rights as everyone else? And so why are Democrats scared of Republicans, and why aren't Republicans scared of these demographics that are no longer voting for them?
With Republicans, you always know where they stand. You can never accuse a Republican of not having a spine. They've got one, you know, and everybody knows it, and everybody knows what it is. But the Democrats want to be all things to all people, when what they should do is they should do the right thing. Let women have a voice in this country. Let women have a voice in their lives. You know, let reason prevail.